Hey everyone, welcome to solo streams again. It's just me today again. I do apologise for that. We have no Rosie, no Nico. Sadly, they got called away on an urgent thing, and they couldn't be here. And they are gutted, but they're very, very sorry. So yeah, no BuddyGames today. I'm by myself again. I mean, luckily I have, hang on, this way, two wonderful pillows here to remind me of Rosie and Nico. Even though he bought me Ferrero Rocher, they're always here in my hearts. They're always here in your hearts. But sadly, they can't be on stream today. They're both fine. Don't worry, nothing. You know, they're both well. They just couldn't be here today, sadly. So it's just me today. I thought I'll carry on with Bugsnax. I need my Beffica fix. I don't know why. She's actually a horrible person, and so's the other one. The one with like the fruit hair. I don't know what she looks a bit like, a pineapple maybe. She's really horrible because she's going out with the farmer man and she's eating his livestock at night, and she isn't sleepwalking. She's just going in there for a little munch when he's trying to save the Bugsnax of the kingdom. And so I think she's worse than Beffica, because at least Beffica is upfront about how horrible of a person she is. At least she's honest to herself. At least she's true to who she is. But yeah, the other one's worse, all right? The other one's worse. I'm going to say hi to you wonderful people in the chat today. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, Rosie and Nico will be back again. They're just not here today, sadly. There's a pinned comment, so I can't see the first two, but I can see Karaya, Archduke of Prussia, Zarek, Nummy Numbers, Bandit, Stu Sharp, yo, it's Caitlin! Miss James Ether is here as well. Acutely Amber, Long Island Iced Tea, Billie Jean, Whitby is here. Everyone seems very excited when Whitby's here. I think it's the cool name as well. Oh, thank you so much. Bazooka Banuka for shedding some bits. That's not the correct term. Shedding some bits. That doesn't sound right at all. But you got a very cool name, Whitby. I'm sure you're very cool as well, but your name's just like Whitby. It's cool. Yeah. It's fun to say. Thank you so much, Zarek. Thank you so much, Zarek.
Cheers.
Billy James here. Mr. James Ether is here as well, which is awesome. Jeff the Mind Reading Dog, still one of my favourite usernames out there at the moment. Oh, Archduke, we were friends. We're not friends anymore. But thank you for the bits. Who else have we got? Who else? Hobatalion is here. Fantastic. Crash Bandicoot is here, one of our lovely, lovely mods. Everyone be nice to the Crash Bandicoot, please. One, because he's a childhood memory of yours, playing Crash Bandicoot. And two, because he's awesome. And three, for the third time, he's a mod. So you have to be nice to him, otherwise he'll just ban you. It's just how it is. Long Island Iced Tech is here. Hello. I may have called you Long Island Iced Tea earlier. I do apologise for that. That's the wrong word to use. Spike is here. Hello, Spike. Welcome in. Obviously, Bazooka Banuka is here with the bits. Thank you so much for that. And Archduke of Prussia as well. Thank you so much for that. I will add you all into the Book of Eternityyy in good time, the third course to this lovely meal where we all have lotuses to drive in through. So let me quickly add you all in. So Zarek, we got you. Thank you so much, Zarek. That's lovely of you. And Archduke as well here. I'm doing it all by myself today. So I may be doing this for a bit where I'm just looking at the Book of Eternityyy and not the chat. Bazooka Banuka is here, giving us some bits. Sengui's here as well. You have to also be nice to Sengui because he's also a mod, but nothing else about his name brings back childhood memories of gaming. But he's still a mod, so you have to be nice to him, please. Sadly, Rosie and Nico couldn't be here today. You know, urgent Book of Eternityyy. France has called up. They've called us. They said, "Do you know what? We're not happy with France too. We're gonna have a problem with this." So Rosie and Nico have gone into urgent talks with France. No, that's not happening. We're not getting sued by France. Please don't get ideas, France. But yeah, France 3 is then fantastic. Hello, Laura. Welcome in as well. Thank you so much for being here. Chocolate Breeder, hello. But yeah, I'm here today to play some Bugsnax. I would go over the Book of Eternityyy in that big old segment, but to be honest, I'm on my own. I'm going to be talking for like 2 hours straight, and I don't want to do the spiel today, so I'm going to do a very, very quick spiel and a very, very quick speech to say this is the Book of Eternityyy. Anyone who wants to give us some subs, some bits, donate, or use our throne, It's only little stuff from Throne. We're not asking for like PlayStations and monitors. I've got enough monitors. I've got 6 in front of me right now. It's beautiful. And also raised into us. They'll go into this wonderful book. It's called the Book of Eternityyy, and you'll be immortalized for all time in this wonderful book. And we are going to put you in a museum in France too. Now, if you're new to the channel, that's not going to mean anything. But it's kind of like a, you know, wait around and you'll see. You know, maybe join the next stream and you'll learn a little bit more about France too in this Book of Eternityyy, wonderful things. But what's important now is if you want to support the channel, please do. All the money we make goes back into funding the channel. We don't take a cut of it ourselves. We don't buy KFCs or holidays or anything. It goes back in. Right now we're saving for a new camera because as you can tell from the PlayStation 2 behind me, this camera is very grainy and it's quite frustrating to get lighting right with this camera. So we want a new one, a proper one with a proper cool DSLR mirroring. I don't know. Nico's the tech guy on the cameras. I know the tech guy in the room right now with the cameras. Nico's domain and Rosie's. Oh. He's done it. He's done it. Lee has done it.
Thank you very much. You're the best. 12 months of subs.
Oh, it's too early there.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much. Lee, you've done it. You've made 12 months. Amazon have made it 12 months, technically. No, I'm joking. Thank you so much, Lee. That is an incredible achievement to be with us for 12 months. Just flat out. You haven't left before 12 months. Well done on that one. But thank you so much, Lee. That's incredible. I'm just going to put you as Lee in here. No, I'll write Crash Bandicoot. It's fine. I'll do your full name. You deserve it. Bandicoot. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry you could probably all see up my nose earlier when I was doing my guitar thing. I only realised when I opened my eyes again, I was like, well, that's not a nice view. That's the worst view I could possibly have right now. But yeah, very, very cool. Buddy still used the camera from the PS2 iToy games. It feels like that sometimes. It bloody well feels like that. No, not at all. This is a very nice camera. It's just, it was completely oversold to us, and we're really regretting buying it. It's probably really good for like a corporate environment, like you're having a meeting and you've got 12 clients next to you or some CEO or something like, oh, this camera quality is lovely. But for Twitch, it's not good. Not good. It's completely lied to us. So Nostril Cam, that's what we sub for. Thank you so much, Nummy Numbers. I'm glad I can provide you with the content that you want today. 38 viewers so far, so thank you so much. I'm already sweating buckets. I hope Ash doesn't join the stream, or I may just turn into a puddle on this chair. Because, yeah, you know what that's like. But yeah, we should probably just crack on with the game, I think. Just go into some Bugsnax. I can't remember what we were doing or where we were. I was kind of relying on having someone here to remind me on how to play the game. But, you know, that's not going to happen, so we'll just crack on in, I think. Are you ready, everyone? It'd probably help if I actually hit continue and loaded up the game before we went into it, because now you lot have got to watch a cool loading screen. Git, says Zarek. Such a cool emote that Nico made. Where's Mr. Futiko when we need him? Yes, he is the man. So I've got to catch a skinny snack pod. The loading screen music is so good, though. It is good. It is good.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, Philbo. How are you? I've forgotten how weird you look.
Oh boy. Okay.
Is he running off too? What? Oh, is he going to the bathroom? He's gone to the bathroom, everyone. Let's see if we can hear him like a right creep. Thank you. I'm glad you had a nice time in there. Did you wash your hands? Your strawberry and carrot hand? Did you? Did you, Philbo? No. Laura, it's very kind of you offer. I haven't got any of that set up, so I can't get anyone, even if I wanted to, because I have not got any of that set up in my OBS, and I do not want to get setting up halfway through a stream. It's very kind of you. I remember, everyone. That thing. I'm pointing at the camera when that's not actually the screen, but I need it for dramatic effect. That opened up. That opened up, everyone. Don't be like Kirby looking through that peephole. One of my earliest memories of Kirby, because I only started talking to him like midway through last year. He was playing a game that is it Arcadia, Sky Arcadia? Is that the game, Nummy Numbers? And he found a little peephole that led into like a lady's bedroom. And Kirby just instantly went to the peephole and looked through it. Didn't even think about it, just instantly went Skies of Arcadia. Yes, that must be it. Thank you so much. Yeah, he just went for it. He didn't care. He's just like, oh, a hole in this bedroom. Let's look through it. Yeah, it's just, obviously, that's Kirby's true instinct. There she is, the evil one.
Aloha.
Hi, Wiggle.
Tiffany, what's going on? Nice to see ya.
I want to talk to you. Talk. There we go. How goes the music?
Are you ready to help me top the charts? Triffany.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which rhymes up went
Thank
through.
you, thank you.
Cheers.
The 13th.
Creature in tune with the
Time Lord.
cosmos. Something that beautiful must also be significant, no?
I just realised I put Lee in last stream's one instead of this stream's. I'm so sorry, Lee. 10 months, the 13th Time Lords. 10 months, you're almost there. You're almost there with the 12 months. And I will hydrate you, it's Caitlin. Thank you. I've got Tango as customary on this channel. Full fat Tango, so I'm going to be even more hyped up than I am right now. Buzzing. I didn't listen to you at all, but we're all good. We're all good. Oh, you've got a mission as well. Let's just collect all the missions.
How you doing?
Oh, just spat everywhere. How gross. Sorry. And we've also got a highlight my message. Put me in this stream also. I'm special. You've been moved down. You've been moved down.
Nothing yet. Think something might be wrong with the soil.
I love him. He's my favorite.
Maybe too wet. Either way, something needs fixing. Why don't you fetch me a big old fibrous bug snack, like a spuddy? I got a plan.
Thank you. Soiled, everyone. And yet you befriended him anyway. Yeah, I saw Kirby and I saw what he did with that peephole, and I was like, do you know what? You and me, sir, we're alike. Hi.
Doing good?
I'm doing good, Triffany. You know Bethica, but you're close enough.
Oh, sure. Sounds like a real hoot.
It seems that we have a spuddy for Wampus. I'm not quite sure what you're insinuating right there. I've got to do an interview with Triffany. Okay. Be careful with those peepholes, just find a rush. Man, if you were at Liam Coolgan's stream on Monday, this game is much lighter than in tone. Do you know what? Sorry, I'm just going to stop this game for a second, right? I was playing Cyberpunk on Monday, and it was if you played Cyberpunk, it was that mission where you meet the criminal who's been sentenced to death, and he wants his death to be recorded into a BD. It's a really dramatic side mission. It's a really well-written and deep story, and I really wanted the chat to just almost be silent for it, just to fully immerse himself in how dark and twisted, but how well written and good this story is. And all they could talk about is bloody pasties. The chat was just going wild. There's pasty chats. And I was like, this is a really dark moment. This guy is killing himself for a scene. And they're just like, oh yeah, I really like these pasties. All about ginsters. You like ginsters? Oh, nothing beats a Cornish pasty. I was like, it was like, you're the worst chat. You're the worst people. Yeah, sure you were, acutely Amber. Anyway, sorry, Triffany. I was holding you up here. Let's go for this interview. So who are you, Triffany?
Oh, I go digging up bits of history and try to piece them back together. It's usually not so dramatic, just an old coin or a severed toe under a rock. But this island's chock full of finds.
Don't start pasty chat now, by the way, please. I can see people always saying Ginsters are too irresistible. Pasties, he's lost us against this crazy Murdoch. Thank you. Hello as well for being here. Your name? I didn't actually hear what you said, so I really should pay attention to Triffany here right now. Sorry.
Oh, goodness, my name. I'm Triffany Lottablog.
Hello, welcome to meet you. That's how you introduce yourself. So why come to Snacktooth Island?
I heard about the trip to Snacktooth and thought, well, I could keep scraping at odds and ends till the day I die. Or I could really get out there. Try following in Grandma's footsteps.
Sure, after hearing her accent, I really want to watch Fargo again, the TV show. I've never seen the film. I should, because the TV show. Fargo Season 1, mwah, beautiful, beautiful TV show. Everyone should watch Fargo Season 1. Even if, Mr. Man with his dodgy accent, it's still amazing in every single way.
You might have heard of Veronica Lottablog. An adventuring type just like Lisbert. She filled
Lisbert.
up our old house with relics and sketches, taught me to love history. Bless her heart.
Nummy Numbers, I am also one of these creatures. I think you did see me at the beginning, I think. I'm one of these... I don't know what they're called. I don't... This is where I need someone with me to say what they're called, but I am one of them as well, but from a different land. Thoughts on Bugsnax, Triffany?
Amazing, don't you think? We got paintings of Bugsnax from 1,000 years ago. Grumpus civilization rises, collapses, and turns to dust. But the Bugsnax, they always stay. They are walking records of history.
You need a grown-up, we all do. You do. I do. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. The reason why I'm so far over, by the way, is because I really wanted Rosie and Nico to still be in this stream somehow. It's not because of the camera positioning and where my chair is. This is the reason why. So Rosie and Nico is still there in your hearts today, even though they can't be here on stream. I'm covered. That's me behind.
And more, I stopped coming back. I wasn't even there when the fight broke out. Imagine me coming home to find Wambus all red in the face and at Bramble's throat.
Troy's Nummy Numbers, who says, thank you for answering my question. You can tell I've been paying attention. I didn't know their name either, and I'm the one that playing the bloody game, so obviously I'm paying much attention.
No, nothing so simple as that. I wanted him to come with me to the ruins, honest. But he wouldn't give up his farm, not even for me. Stubborn fool.
Any info on Lisbeth? This is my acting, by the way. I hope you like it.
Wasn't often we'd both be in town at the same time. And when we were, we'd usually be in the medical tent, getting treated by Agabel. We'd swap stories about what we found and show off our grisliest scars.
Oh. What happened to Lisbeth?
You know, out here, it's only a matter of time before you fall in a hole or get wedged in a crevice. Especially with all these earthquakes.
Yeah, it's Caitlin has finally caught
on. Not to be morbid, but it could be 1,000 years before somebody finds where Lisbeth wound up.
There is a reason why it says Liam and Liam, because usually on every single stream it says who's in the stream. It says Liam and Rosie, or Nico and Rosie, or Rosie and Liam, or Rosie and Nico. Any combination. Never Nico and Liam though, never. Anyway, I just removed the other name and it just said Liam. And I was like, that doesn't seem right to have just Liam in just one name in the title. It doesn't flow, it doesn't look right. So that's why I've written Liam and Liam. That's why I wrote Liam and Liam. I'm so sorry for that mispronunciation. Here at Liam and Liam, we can trust you to not spend your money on anything else but us, because we will save you cash. If you go to us, we will fund your accidents at the workplace, car accidents, missold insurance. We've got it all at Liam and Liam. Come on down. Woo! That's the thing outside, the wavy thing. I wasn't doing that at the end of the advert, so there we go. Thank you so much, Stu Sharp, as well. I think you made a Sphinx appear, which made me a bit sad, I think. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? It was a Sphinx. Stu Sharp, you and me used to be friends. You used to be part of the game. You were part of the Bouncer Bros, Stu Sharp. You're the one. You were the true one that led us through the Bouncer dark days of BuddyGames. But not anymore. It's over now. Liam and Sphinx. Yeah, I mean, someone said that right at the very beginning. It should be Liam and Sphinx. And I regret now that I didn't think of that at the time when I had to change the title, because that would have just been so much better. I could have a little, I've got, just by my head here, I've got little Sphinxes. Sphinx eye. I don't know what the plural is for Sphinx. I've got two of them. I could have had them on my little shoulder the whole time. Like, hey there. I could have the whole stream just a little Sphinx there just on my shoulder. But no. Stu Sharp, we had a falling out again. Sorry, Gutiam. Stu Pressure, we had a falling out again, unfortunately. I just asked how you were, and it took me 3 hours to get an answer. And I was like, you know what? I thought I could give this a go, but it's done. It's done. Anyway, you two got in. I have no idea what you've been talking about, the one way, Tiffany. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible reporter.
Archaeology, less so. But the Lottablog method can be unconventional. Bugged the heck out of Agabel. She never liked to see anyone hurt. Least of all, Liz. Oh, you're too kind. I'm just happy to chip in and solve a mystery or two. Speaking of mysteries...
Oh, sorry. Yo, it's Caitlin. Yes! That's for you, Yo, it's Caitlin. Thank you so much. You have something for me?
You betcha! Lizbert stashed
Oh.
a journal in the ruins for safekeeping. I can't get it open without damaging whatever's inside.
I can do it.
I'm thinking you might have better luck with it. Anywho, I've nearly talked your ear off. Better get back to work, eh?
Okay, is it meant to be like a Canadian accent then? Right, because she said A at the end, and that's the stereotypical thing for Canadians. Because I thought it was like a Minnesota accent, hence why I said Fargo. I mean, they're close. Oh, I have the key. You picked up Liz's notes on a secret code. Check your journal for details. Doing it now. I don't know how to do that. It feels like it's here, right? This is where it should be. Ah, no. Nope. 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 Ah, maybe it's here. I thought it sounded southern, says Shoe Sharp. No. It's definitely up north. Clues tab or inventory tab. Don't know where any of it. Ah, clues. Found it. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you. Richie's here. Hello, Richie. Yes, sadly, Rosie and Nico couldn't be with me today. Well, us, I suppose, with you as well, as we're one big community, aren't we? So anyway, it's just me today, playing some Bugsnax by myself. I saw Elizabeth looking down on camp from between the trees beneath the snow line. Yeah! Oh, James Clay. Thank you. You're in the Book of Eternityyy. There we go. Okay. Looks like I need to weigh down the pressure plates in order. First left. Unfortunately, it cuts off there. I don't know what that means yet. But this is it. This is what I've taken, I'm assuming, from her diary, because there's nothing else here. Strange device notes, half a code. So it might be that, but I haven't got the other half yet, so I'm guessing that one. I am here too, says Demas Clay. It's lovely to have you here. Canadian is a god guess. Yes. Right, cheers, Triffany. You legend. We should probably explore the new area then, shouldn't we? We unlocked that last stream. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. The Serpline Woods. Oh, look at this. Snowy mountain in the distance there. Little log camp. A watchtower. A big fluffy cloud. I heard someone. Oh, I probably heard a Bugsnax, didn't I? It's all good, Laura. Thank you, though. Yeah, I'm all right by myself. It's all kind of audio issues if I start getting my desktop involved. But thank you anyway. Oh, it's you. You're the one that broke the bridge and got me here.
Snorpy! Bro, Snorpy, get out here!
I'm sorry, Chandler. I'm not coming outside. I'm this close to finishing my next invention. Return to your lifting in peace.
Snorpy, we talked about this, bro. You gotta go outside at least 1 hour a day. Gotta get some fresh air,
Oh,
dog.
I remember those times.
What
They
I
weren't
get
fun.
is the attention of the Grumpinati.
Who? There's nobody out here but us, bro.
Better to work in the shadows where I cannot be seen. Also, it's cold out there.
Bro, if you're not coming outside, I'm bringing the outside to you.
That's cool.
No, what?
What's he
Cannot
doing?
lift my entire house.
Oh, yes, I can.
He's
I'ma
awesome.
lift your crib, dog.
Do not lift my crib, Chandler. I have delicate instruments in here and...
Lift in your crib, dog!
There, I'm out in the fresh air. And I can smell the chemtrails.
That's right, bro. One step at a time.
Fantastic. BST Memes, thank you so much for being here. Honestly, it's absolutely fine. Just saying hi. That's absolutely lovely of you, so no problem at all. And Crazy Murdoch was putting Sun to bed late to the party, so where's Rosie? Sadly, she couldn't be here today. But she'll be back. She's fine. It's just they couldn't be here today. Neither could Nico, sadly. So that's why I'm on my own today, because the show must go on, as they say. But I was like, we've probably planned Bugsnax. I'm kind of in the mood to get back into Bugsnax. So I thought I'll just play it by myself. I'll catch Rosie up, or she can watch the VOD. By the way, he's awesome. He's my favourite character so far. So cool. Look at your weird legs. It's like a frog's tongue leg. Better to work in the shadows where I cannot be seen. Also, it's cold out there. Snorpy understands me on a spiritual level. Rosie is negotiating with France and enjoying courtesy croissants, probably, says Nami Numbers. Yes, that's it. Spot on, Nami. Nami knows the truth. We met Nami, and we told her all the secret plans we have for BuddyGames coming up, and she knows everything about BuddyGames now. So everything Nami says is canon in BuddyGames lore. Now, Nami, don't abuse this power, please. Anyway, Snorpy, lovely to meet you. I'm Liam from BuddyGames. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, if that's okay, about where wherever her name's gone. I can't actually remember it. Lisbeth is gone.
Move along, Interloper. Whatever sort of spy or counter-agent you are, I'm not about to fall for your tricks.
Oh, so you won't talk to me then? Or about if I feed you something? No, I won't feed you unless you ask to be fed. I think that's a wrong rule. Not sure about Sonic, but I definitely know Chandlo is the voice actor for Spider-Man PS4. Are you serious? I'm going to talk to him now, see if I can hear it.
Whoa, it's you again. How's that sweet mountain air treating you, bro? It's easy to stay swole in paradise. Easy for me, anyway. I'm Chandlo Funkbun. With wisdom and lifting, I got the full package. You feel me?
Will we come back to Snacksburg?
Nah, I'm good. I mean, I like being in town, but it gives Snorpy mad anxiety.
Oh, Chandlo.
Why don't you talk to him? He's not good with strangers, so tell him I sent you.
I don't hear it personally. I completely believe you. I'd say I don't. He's got range, man. He's got range. Don't want to overstep or weasel my way in, but if you ever need an emergency person, I'm only upstairs. I know you've got this solo streamy thing down now, though. Richie, that's very kind of you to offer, honestly, because, yeah, you are that close to me, and you have all the power to completely dox all of us in one fell swoop. That's very kind of you. I may consider that. I may call on your actions in the future, if that's the case. You can play the game. So I don't have to play games because games scare me these days. Pasty. Thank you, Lee. One of our mods there for you, just so you all know. Thanks. I didn't realise until last month, but the voice of 90s Spider-Man is also Prince Eric in The Little Mermaid. I didn't know that. I did not know that one. So, I mean, yeah, it's around... It would have been... I was going to think, like, oh, the age... time difference is huge. You must be an old man by Spider-Man, and then that's just completely wrong. Also, the Resi 4 coma, that may be the real reason. You never know. It could be Rosie is busy sleeping, so she can just consume all of Resident Evil 4 when that comes out. I don't think it's out yet. It comes out Friday, right? Is that correct? 24th. That sounds about right. Day after my birthday, which is tomorrow. Everyone send me love and presents, please. So not a great idea. What's not a great idea, Richie? Would include doxing myself. Oh yeah, good point, Richie. Yeah. The Sphinx doesn't want to overstep, but they are always in your heart, Liam. Acutely, Amber. What are you doing? What are you saying these horrible things for? I thought we had an understanding. I thought we got on these days. Carl will be hearing about this. Yes, Friday, can't wait. So that's Resident Evil 4. The reviews for that look fantastic. Everyone, oh, thank you so much, Archduke. Everyone is just saying how amazing it is. I haven't played the original, so I can't compare or comment, but it's looking to be a good one. Anyway, let's talk to you again, Snorpy. Do you remember the TV show, the Snorks? It was like the Smurfs, but underwater. It was good. Theme tune is always in my head all the time, forever. Anyway, sorry, Snorpy, back to you. Chandler sent me.
Oh, he did he? My poor, sweet Chandler has always been too trusting. What is your business with me?
Archduke, you're in the book again, by the way. I put you there. The Snorks, yes, Family Guy did a funny joke about it. I did not know that. I will have to find that afterwards. I'm sure there's a clip of it on YouTube. Will you come back to Snacksburg?
I'm not disinterested, but you're still a suspicious individual. I propose a test. Here, take my newest invention, the Snack Grappler. I built it so that I could help Chandler with his basketballing problems. But I forgot that meant going outside, so you do it, and then maybe we'll talk.
Okay. So you got the Snack Grappler. Use that for something. Okay, that's cool. So there's some flying ones around somewhere down here, wasn't there? So a bit closer, I reckon. If I can just aim, then that'd be better. Right. It's embarrassing now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they're really angry at me. Oh, I caught it, though. They covered me in some kind of muck, but... Oh, they covered me in honey. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Right, oh my god, this is infuriating. Yes. Come on. Done. Oh, I haven't got enough. You said someone says, that's Spuddy. There's Spuddy there. Right, let's release you, Spuddy, into an environment that's not your own, so you may not survive. I hadn't realised you hadn't played Resident Evil 4. Liam, no idea, says Billie Jean. No, Billie Jean. I keep that one secret to my heart. Are you having fun? I got snorped on. That does not sound nice. Talk to Snorpy. Okay, we'll talk to you.
Help Chandler, then maybe we'll talk.
Oh.
Nice,
Oh, sorry. I
dog.
thought I had to catch something,
I knew
but...
you'd warm up, do you? All right, follow me.
Oh, follow you. It's just seeing a massive jump, the viewers, down from 28 to 40. So if you're new in, hello, I'm Liam. Sadly, I'm not joined. I'm usually joined by Rosie or Nico, but sadly, I couldn't be here today, so it's just me. It's usually a duo stream, though, so if you are new, this isn't the normal thing. I'm trying to do this on my own today, so bear with me as I try and capture everything that's going on in front of me. It's weird on your own when you have to do everything. It's so much better when you've got someone sat next to you who just, you know, like that. I don't know, I'm patting their head. And they can do all the stuff and you do all the other stuff. And it's perfect. Great system. That's Buddy will destroy the ecosystem now. That's what I was thinking. I shouldn't release animals into ecosystems that aren't their own. You know, they have no natural predators here, so they can just take over. Luckily, it's just the one, though, so they can't reproduce.
Check
Sorry,
it out.
Chandler.
My own personal dunk zone. Problem is, I lost my balls.
Oh, sorry,
They're
dude.
stuck all over the place.
Oh, that's not
I'm
nice.
sure I could get them down without your help, but Snorpy made that grapple thing for me, and I want to see it in action.
So, put Chandler's basketballs into the basket. So I've got to find his balls and then put them in the basket, right? That's what has been bestowed upon me. This feels like somewhere I can go to because, like, the fence is broken. Oh, no. Okay, there's one there. Right, and now this is where I am epic.
Nice shot, bro.
First time, baby. Best for look for his balls, then. I knew this would be a joke for Nummy. Right, where's his other balls? Aha! I'm getting the hang of this thing now by myself. Oh, I can break these? So, I feel I'm leaving the area now, though. I feel like that's a shortcut. Fantastic. But it's not where... Oh, donuts. Oh, my God. This thing's amazing. Oh. Okay. It was amazing until that happened. So I feel his balls are going to be around the basketballs, not... Oh, there's little... So, oh, just whenever you do that. Ah, there's one. I see it. I see it. This is where my colour blindness does not help. Have I got to get it into the different baskets? No, there's only 2, right? So I can go for this one again? Or not? I did so well on the first time. I feel I've actually ruined my life now. Yeah, it counts. It counts. Cool. Okay, it doesn't... I can't cheat my way through, though, which is a shame. Nothing but net. Is that a saying that people use in basketball? I don't play the game. Never been very good at it. I just want this to go here. Hang on, what? Where did that third one come from? Oh, was it stuck up there? Was that not the one? There was one actually in there already. Okay. Imagine carrying Bethka through the game in place of Ashley. Who's... What? What? Carrying Bethka through the game? Who's Ashley? I don't know who Ashley is. The basket was the big basket on the floor, I think. Yeah, but there was a third... I don't know where I got the third ball from. That's where I... Anyway, doesn't matter. Liam missed my RE4 joke. Crazy Murdoch. Do you know what? Stop the stream, everyone. I need to read this joke. Friday, RE4 remake launches. Saturday, Bugsnax characters are modded into RE4. Game becomes 1,000 times scarier. There we go. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it, Crazy Murdoch. No, the joke is what? I'm lost now. I'm just lost. Numi says, I meant when Bugsnax characters are modded into Resident Evil 4. Oh, see, that's... I've never played Resident Evil 4. So, I didn't know who Ashley was there. That'd be why. Okay. Crazy Murdoch, you've redeemed yourself now, then. Let's talk to this wonderful person.
You got my balls back. That grapple thingy's awesome. I bet it can grab all kinds of stuff. Snorpy's a genius, bro. Check it out. There's a Cinesnail right over there. I know it looks like a sticky dump truck full of carbs, but it's actually a master climber.
Crazy Murdoch, I know. I was only mucking around, so I
always wanted
just having a bit of fun.
Like that.
We're all good.
Hey, see if you can catch me that Cinesnail, bro.
Shush, nummy numbers. How do we do this? Maybe I need to, like, ranch dressing it first. And then this one. No, it just made it stink. Oh, yeah, camera it. That's the thing you can do in this game, isn't it? I just remember now. That one, nope. That one, nope. That one. Yes. Here we go. Very slow, very sticky. It likes to stay out of reach. More info. These are the probably 3,000 cows, bro. Talk about carbo load. That's 3 million, actually, not 3,000. Still doesn't help me find out how to get it. It says very sticky, so I'm assuming I need to unstick it somehow. Maybe... hot sauce? Nope. Nope. Maybe I just can't get it yet. Maybe I need to... Chocolate. Chocolate's like unstickiness. I feel like this isn't the right tactic at all. Okay, I've got one more thing, which is ketchup. But I don't feel that's it either, so... No, okay. There's got to be something else in the area then. Let's see if we can talk to this man. What do you want again?
I always wanted to climb like that. Hey, see if you can catch me that Cinnasnail, bro.
Oh, it was not. You want to see Liam swear a lot? Resi 7, my friend. Yeah. The old days of BuddyGames YouTube. It's very different, Rosie and Liam. All I can do is apologise for our terrible, terrible behaviour in our youth. We used to think swearing was cool. How wrong we were. Yeah, I met Nummy in real life and Kirby, and they met Rosie. They didn't care about me, but they met Rosie. We were all very kind and nice to each other. I assumed there'll be swearing, effing and jeffings all over the place, but everyone was very polite, very happy. Maybe like if I chuck a basketball at him, it will like, or a weight. Right, let's just pick that up. Okay. No, I can't chuck a basketball at him. Kevin Scully's in the chat, everyone. Hello, say hello to Kevin Scully. Ashley Millman's newest follower. No, the other way around. Which is very cool. She doesn't follow me on my own channel. So you've got something there over me, Kevin Scully. Karaya's in the chat, so it's going to go to chaos now. Absolute pure chaos. I just realised there is actually the hang on, where's the camera? Okay, right. So it loves chocolate, as Laura said earlier. I couldn't see that, sorry, because in my view, it's the camera's covered. Actually, it's covered for you guys. How did you see that? You're obviously better. We'll have words with Ash for not following you, Liam. She probably doesn't know the channel exists. Well, that's what I'm telling myself that anyway. But it's fine. We'll leave her alone at the moment because she's going through a bereavement. So we'll leave her alone for now. And then we'll harass her to follow me. Follow Liam Cool Gang. Very slow, very sticky. Likes to stay out of reach. This is quite infuriating, by the way. It likes cheap chocolate. I hope it doesn't get diabetes. Beetles, diabetes. I thought there was a joke there, and I was like, I better reread that one, because I'm pretty sure there's like a pun in that one. Because it didn't look like diabetes. I heard it. I read like diabetes, like beet farms. Look, I'm seeing all your Resident Evil 4 comments, by the way, chat. I'm just choosing to ignore every single one of them. Okay, this is not working. Ah, what's this? What's this? What's this? Maybe I can launch myself over there. No, that's not. I can't remember how to do it now. That one. Okay. Okay. Here we go, everyone. No, that's yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Okay. Yeah, I think we have actually got Resident Evil 4 as one of our follower incentives, haven't we? I think that was the plan. That's why I purposely haven't watched anything or seen anything about it, because I want it to be like a fresh experience. Obviously, we made these incentives before the new one got announced. Maybe I can feed you something as well now I've caught. I'm very stuck, guys. I'm very stuck. I will allow box eating. If someone knows how to catch this bloody snail, I will happily take the advice off this humble chat right now for this one time. I will be like, thank you, Saviour. And probably many times throughout the stream because I just have not got the mental capacity to work out. Use your launch pad to throw chocolate-covered snack trap over it. Then when you have the trap to catch it, grab it back with the grappler. Are you serious, Laura? That seems way too complicated for me to do. But we'll give it a go. Right, and then we go chocolate. Which one's chocolate? That's chocolate there. Right, so we cover it in chocolate. Da-da-dum. Right, now, aim. Over there. And then what do you say? Cover snap trap over to him. When you use the trap to catch it, grab it back with your grappler. Okay, and then...
Trap, dog!
Oh my god! Thank you so much, Laura! That was not as bad as I thought it'd be. Ah, well, I feel better now. What can I get rid of? I've got too many things. I've got 2 of these. No, I've got 3 of these. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, you're free now, Honeybee. Ah, science! Says Billie Jean. Or is it math? Either way, it worked. Nummy Number says, Rosie was at the BuddyGames meeting and was like, I've got a follow incentive, 1 follower on BuddyGames, and I will play Resident Evil 4 Remake. See, Nummy Numbers, that's true. Because Nummy Numbers knows everything about BuddyGames now, because she met us and we told her all the deepest, darkest secrets about how BuddyGames is produced. Right, now we need to feed him a Sinner Snail. Oh, they do look tasty, don't they? I don't even like cinnamon, but they do look tasty. Oh, I'm going to put you on your feet.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I feel stronger already. Watch me vert climb right out of here. Race you back to the cabin.
I suppose it can. Science and math probably go hand in hand, really. Oh, I better take this thing back. Oh, well, I can't. Oh, launch. Oh, no, that's for this. Okay, I'll walk the long way around. Did not realise Chandlo is cut. Now, for people that don't understand what cut is, obviously I understand, but for anyone in chat who may not understand what cut means, could you explain it, Nummy Numbers, please?
Nice.
Pretty sure I asked Nummy Numbers to explain it.
Fast
Well, for anyone except me and Liam who knew what it means, by cut I mean he's well defined. He has well defined muscles. You see, that's exactly how I would put it as well, Nummy Numbers.
Snails around this mountain, dog.
Lorena, thank you so much for being here. Evening, Liam and Liam. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, sadly, if you are new, sadly Rosie or Nico couldn't be here today, so it's just me for this one stream only. They should be back on Sunday for some Cuphead, but they just couldn't be here today, sadly. But they're fine. They just couldn't be here. So yeah, that's why it's a solo stream today. But as you can see here, Rosie and Nico are technically still here in spirit. That's the terrible chocolate that they brought me, which I'm just going to hide away because it's gross. Gross for a Rocher. Jafferty is here. Evening, Liam. How are you? I'm well. I'm very well. Warm. Very warm. Oh, thank you. Billie Jean could sense my actions and redeemed a hydrate. But I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm enjoying Bugsnax again. This game is absolutely fantastic. I feel like I haven't got the mental capacity to work out anything. But it's a brilliant, brilliant game. Right. Catch 2 more Sinner Snails. Okay. That doesn't seem like... What the hell is that? What are you? A Charmarlo. I said that really posh, didn't I? A Charmarlo. Yikes. So this is a Cool Gang stream. No, because I'm going to remain happy after 9 o'clock. That's the difference. I feel like we can... Oh, this one does work. What's that? Is that a... It's huge. A big bopsicle. Freezes anything it touches. There must be a way to melt its icy armor. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Right. What do you like? You love... Oh, he hates. Oh, God. Bopsicle. I would have loved to have been a voice actor for this game. How fun would that have been? Is that Rosie's favourite, is it? Bopsicle. Oh, no. No. I could have caught it. I could have caught it. I should really pay attention to them, shouldn't I? Right, here we go. Well, that didn't go well. He's... Right. How did I do it before so well, where he accidentally hurt himself? Did he go into the marshmallow? Because the marshmallow's gone now, I see. How annoying. I could have done that. I could have caught one, and Rosie would be like, how did you catch it? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, that's obviously not it, is it? Obviously not it. Right. You're just still here, are you? Just chilling out. Right, is there another one of those flying freaks? No. Am I the only one thinking of Marley and Marley song from the Muppets Christmas Carol? But the Liam and Liam, the answer is yes, probably. I only watched the Christmas Carol, the Muppets Christmas Carol, about 2 years ago for the first time, and I haven't seen it again since. I just don't know it that well. The only thing that I remember being really freaked out by Kermit the Frog when he's running down the road, just because I'm so not used to seeing his legs, and it was weird. Yeah! Ebac the cat! Thanks. I didn't know where to look then. Ebac the cat, thank you so much. Ebac, you are in the book of Eternityyy. Ebac the cat. Kermit has legs. He does in that film, and it's weird. He's got the little guy on his shoulder, Timmy O'Toole, whatever his name is. I don't know what the Muppet equivalent of that is. But yeah, it happens, and it's weird, and it freaks me out so much. That's the only thing I remember from the whole film, I think. Oh, hello. Suddenly we're in the game. Firewatch. Another great game, by the way, Firewatch. If you like a cinematic, not cinematic, like a really nice story game, Firewatch is actually quite beautiful. Tiny Tim. That's the one. Thank you very much. I knew it was Timmy something. I've not seen the Muppets. I've not played RE4. Was Liam cryogenically frozen until recently, says Crazy Modov. I've missed out on a lot of stuff in my life. I don't know why. I think I was too busy just watching Star Wars, and I just didn't watch anything else. I want to get in here, but there's no way in. That feels like something I need right there. Oh! A trip shot. I don't know what it is, but... Aim. Oh, hell's bells. What's this thing? It's like a turret. Oh, it's a zip line. I don't know what just happened. Is it because I hit the bug? How did I manage to hit that bug when I couldn't hit those other things? It was so close to me. Let's try again, shall we? No. Oh, I think I need to attach it to that, maybe? No. Ah, okay. I was just hitting the bottom, I think. What do I do? Well, I don't know what I did, but whatever I did was wrong. It's okay, Liam. I was the same, but with Stargate and Star Trek. Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of Stargate and Star Trek. I was very much a sci-fi geek. I still am, growing up. Stargate, SG-1, and Star Trek Voyager are still on my yearly watch list. I wish I had a grapple hook in real life. Would you trust it, though, Hob Battalion? If you had a grapple hook in real life... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Would you trust it to do its job? Or would you rather you fasten these things yourself? That's the question, isn't it? Would you trust this device to hold your weight and not break and, you know... I don't know what I did, but whatever it was wrong. Title of Liam's autobiography, says Crazy Murdov. I really like that name, by the way. That title, I'm going to try and remember that for the rest of my life. For when I'm famous enough to write an autobiography. I suppose you can write one at any time, really. It's just, is it worth anything? All the effort. Yes! Yes, says Infospheres. Not enough people appreciate Voyager. So I agree with you. I actually put up a bit of a discussion recently in our Discords about TV show. Well, I mostly spoke about games, but what made me think about it was TV shows. Was basically like, is some of your favourite games your favourite because it's the one you played first? Oh, what's this? Peanut butter. Fantastic. I'll take that. Oh, and that will unstick the things. Peanut butter. It unsticks stuff, right? Yeah, so, like for me, so talking about TV shows specifically, Voyager is my favourite Star Trek. But Voyager is also the first one I watched. I watched that before TNG and Deep Space Nine. Now, you know, there's plenty of cases and arguments out there to say Deep Space Nine and TNG is better than Voyager in many ways. But it's still my favourite. So obviously nostalgia plays a huge part of that. But it's always going to be my favourite. No matter, I don't think I can be convinced. Now, it doesn't work for everything, obviously. There's some things where you will, like, you know, you might like prefer the sequel to the first one of a set of films. You know, Lord of the Rings, for example. I like the second one more than the first one because of Helm's Deep. I'm just literally wandering around talking crap. But, like, Bioshock Infinite's a good example for me. Bioshock Infinite is my favourite game. I fundamentally know that Bioshock 1 is a better game. But Bioshock Infinite was the first one I played, so it's the first one... It's the one I enjoy the most. It's because I associate with that. So, this is why Beth could always be your favourite Bugsnax girlfriend, because she was your first. She was my first in... Well, she was just the first woman I was introduced to in this game, I think. That's what it was. Batman the trilogy, I like the second one more, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not trying to like discredit people and saying like, no, you're wrong, you shouldn't like this one, you should like that one. It's all personal preference, and that's absolutely fine. Like I said, I know people don't like Bioshock Infinite, I know people don't like Voyager. I'm just saying that they are my favourite ones, but they're also the ones I played first. Megan, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining.
The Twitch Prime.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. Cheers.
No. What did I say when you joined? I don't even know what swear word that is. What swear word would that possibly be? Nope, can't figure that one out. But thank you so much, Kirby. You're in the Book of Eternityyy. Lovely to have you here. Kirby Rawstorm is in the house. We were talking about you lots earlier, Kirby, but we went around. Oh, Westy's here as well. Lovely, Westy. Lovely to have you here. And Jaffady, thank you so much for subbing as well. That's very, very kind of... No, it wasn't even Subby. That wasn't even Subby. That wasn't even Jaffady. Oh, they've gifted a sub. Jaffety's gifted a sub to Kai Mathy. And I don't know. And you gifted another sub, I think. But it doesn't say who to this time. My display is failing me. It just says... But thank you. Oh, you're going in the book regardless. Thank you so much, Jaffety. That's very kind of you. If you've only just joined, thank you so much for coming, first of all. And secondly, Rosie and Nico sadly couldn't be here today. They're fine. They just couldn't be here. So I'm on my own today doing BuddyGames, Bugsnax by myself. And to be honest, I haven't really done much Bugsnacking. I've mostly just been talking crap to the audience. Oh, crap. That's what I said. That's not a swear word. It's fine. You can say crap. When I was younger, I went to a friend's house. And I said, damn, in front of their parents. And that person's mother had a very big go at me, saying I swore. And I was like, in my mind, like, that's not a swear word. I've never, you know, at that age, I never, ever, ever associated the word damn as a swear word. So I was shocked and confused so much because I've just been using it for so long. So I suppose it's, you know, different house. I mean, if you're a very Christian household or religious household, I imagine damn probably could be associated with swearing. But obviously, I was about 8 at the time, so I didn't know this thing. It was just, you know, apparently my parents were calling me swearing around the house, saying damn. Stu Sharp says, because it isn't. Yeah, you might be right. I mean, to me it isn't, and I still don't think it is. You know, fair enough, it may not be a polite word, but I wouldn't consider it a swear word. If I heard that on Charles TV, I'd be like, cool, I wouldn't. Oh, and look. Hold up. No, you're meant to melt. You're meant to melt. I don't really know what to do now about this. Oh, retrieve. I know that. What the hell? Popsicle's mine! Don't know how I did it, but, you know, I did it. Oh, there's another one. I hear it hissing. Let's try it again, then. So it went in the water, and I got upset, and then it blew up. Where I'm from, damn is a curse word, says Megan. Well, there we go. So, goddamn, a double curse. I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Sorry to any people that find that word. You know, it's fine, actually. It's fine. We can still be PG. I feel like I'm in a bit of trouble now. I feel a bit sheepish. Should I carry on saying damn, or should I not? I've missed a highlighted comment up there as well from the Crash Bandicoot. Do you remember the song you dedicated to Westy during setup, the Bugsnax theme? Yes, I do. Westy wasn't here for it, but I did do it. Hello, everyone, apart from Liam, by the way. Thank you, Kirby. It's lovely. We were talking about you earlier, actually, and your peephole antics. So yeah, just so you all know, completely out. We didn't say it was part of a game or anything. We just said you like looking through peepholes. So now everyone thinks you're a right pervert. Nummy was here as well, so that for me that's permission because she's your one and only mod. So if Nummy says it's cool, then it's cool. Oh, okay. Sorry, Kirby. I didn't mean any of that. You're a great guy. Kirby says, because I already said hi to you in the at first, Liam. I'm here all the time. I'm here on time. I'm not here. Says Westy. You sound like a wizard. Anyway, I'm meant to be getting some bloody snails, aren't I? Let's carry on with the snail hunt, everyone. Let's see if we can find some... Ah, snail. Oh, look at he's up there again, isn't he? He's doing his little... But we know it now. We know how to catch them, thanks to Laura. So, chocolate. Ba-bam. And then we go like that, and then we aim it over at that, and then we go back to this one again. And we go ba-bam, and then we go like this. And we go like that. And we catch it. And we're going to let another honeybee go. I want my song, damn it. You have to watch the VOD then, won't you? Feed. Do I have to feed or to catch? That's the question. I feel I need to get rid of something. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the farm. And I'm going to... Bobsicle. I'm going to go back to the farm. And I'm going to get rid of some of these Bugsnax that I've got on me. Because I feel like... because I feel like I'm full up of inventory. For that attitude, I'm never watching the VOD again, says Westy. Westy. We finally made friends the other day. We were actually being really... I mean, Westy and I are you know, we're nice to each other anyway. We're friends as such. We're buddies. But we had a really nice conversation the other day, and we were actually generally quite nice to each other. So it's nice that balance has been restored, and you're horrible and mean again.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, got you spudding.
That's not for me. No, you go and feed that to Phil then. Hole up by the outhouse for a spell. When his
oh my God!
Is done,
I know what soil I'm getting now.
fertilizer.
Yikes! Westy can be nice as karate, exactly. Ah, yes, fertilizer.
Night soil, waste, spud cruds.
Westy, I don't know you well enough yet to a serious comment. I like you. We get on quite well. We haven't talked that much privately, so I wouldn't consider you a friend yet, but I do consider you absolutely awesome and one of the buddies and a close member of BuddyGames. And one day I hope we can be closer friends. We talk a little bit on Discord now about moderating, and maybe one day we'll become firm friends. But I can't just say I'm friends with everyone I meet, otherwise I'll have a billion friends like Kirby.
Ooh, what's shaking, baby?
What about us, Liam? What now? Exactly. You're all awesome. Oh, God, I've ruined BuddyGames. I'm going to, like... Nico and Rosie are going to say, like, oh, Liam, how's the stream? And I was like, it's cancelled. Everything's gone wrong. BuddyGames is over. And...
Tiffany, hello. Doing good?
Oh. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. Right. Come along.
How's it going?
Phil, you're my only friend now. Have this... what am I giving him? Spuddy, aren't I? And I've got to go to the toilet with him. You can have... Oh, you got so... Oh, your teeth now?
Awesome!
Oh, that's not nice.
Aw,
Thanks for the
though
gift.
Suddenly, I'm feeling nature call.
We're almost on 2k followers and soon we'll be back to 100. Yeah. You're all my best friends, everyone. Best friends forever and ever. Forever and ever we'll be together. Right, I've got your poop. Let's go.
Evening.
Yep, no more MGS streaming coming. Billie Jean, thank you so much. So Billie Jean, complete subject change, forget everything I said in the past. How's your tool neck doing? I'm guessing you're playing with it every day, like, no! And then Aloy's like, oh no, I've got to save the planet. With a sidewinder, and it climbs up to the top of the tool neck, and then goes, Broom. Oh, thank you, Lee, for pinning that. So yeah, I hope you're really enjoying the tool neck still, and you're playing with it every day. What am I doing here? Gather for... Right, return to Wampus. I did return to you.
Whoo-wee! That stink could raise the dead. Whew. That's bound to be potent enough for my soil. Thanks, stranger.
Done. Mission complete. What do you want?
Oh, hey, oh, not too bad. I dug up this journal out in the canyon. It's, a record of historical landmarks and Bugsnax. I want to follow in the writer's footsteps. So, if it's not too much trouble, would you want to go exploring with me?
Sounds lovely.
Oh, you're too kind. The first place of note is in...
Oh, thank you, Laura. Yes, I was meant to donate my buggies. Oh. Oh, no. This seems like an area I can't... Oh, I can. I can abandon quests. Cool. All right. Bye, lady. Can I get back my buddies after I've donated them? That's the question, I suppose, isn't it? Because... Say I want to... Say I need them for a quest. Actually, I can look, can't I? Let's have a look. See what quests I've got live. That one. So catch that one, yep. Oh, I need to turn Crombo's feet into popsicles. Okay, I've got popsicles, so I can't give that away. That's it for now, I think. Oh, there's side missions as well, isn't there? Catch a Chi Poof. And crispy snack pods. Okay, so I've got a few things to get still. But obstacle... Oh, I didn't see who it's for. Crombo crashes in. I don't know who Crombo is. I mean, I actually... Oh, that's the leather band. To Megan. Now you can't. Now they get looked after by Gramble. You can't get them back. All right, thank you, Zarek and Westy. Nay, 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 says Billie Jean. Which Bugsnax would you replace part of your body with? I mean, I don't feel there's much use to Bugsnax on a human body, personally. Like, hands, feet, and all the other stuff on your body is quite useful, and I'm not sure Bugsnax would benefit me or increase or improve any of my lifestyle choices. How about
Go
you?
on, Charlie. Just follow Papa's pointer.
Oh, he's so...
Or don't. That's fine too. We're off to a bit of a slow start. It went so easy with Sprout. I just don't know what's going wrong now. Maybe Sprout can help. I'm sure he could show Charlie the ropes. What do you say?
Infinite Lights here. Hello, only Liam. BuddyGames about to be cancelled. Not all friends. Hope buddies can save the channel. I hope so too, because I've ruined it. Not even a hot dog one for a thumb or something. I mean, in case you get peckish, but then you haven't got a thumb anymore. Like, I need all these things I have on my body. I don't want to eat them. Oh, what am I doing? I've just done the same bloody mess again.
Just use Sprout to lead Charlie back to my barn.
Oh, hang on. This is the thing. Yes, I like this one. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's not coming. Oh, okay, right. I reckon he likes something. He likes... I don't know what that is. Is that chocolate? Yeah, it's that one. So he likes chocolate. Okay, so... Oh, damn it. I'm too far out now. Right, go over here. And we go here. Chocolate. And then like that. And like that. He loves that now. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, yes. What happened? Oh, I've got to guide it again now. Because someone hit it. How ridiculous is that? Okay, we'll do this again then.
Can you find my...
Thank you so much, Billie Jean. I will have a look at that in a second. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes, I know you love it. I know. Don't... Oh. There it is. Thank you so much. Billie Jean and Karaya, you are in the Book of Eternityyy as well. Thank you so much. Karaya, I want to see ya. That was terrible. I don't know why I did that. It's bloody awful, wasn't it? Ah, there's a kind of cheat here I can go, I think. Like that. Yes, okay. Oh, I can kind of go through the obstacles, maybe. Oh, I don't know who that was, but I'll have a look. Zarek! Hello, Zarek. Thank you so much for the bits. Okay, right, I've got to go as well now. Oh, yikes. It's really kicking off now. I can't see where I'm going with it. Oh, it's working. I'm doing it. And Billie Jean as well. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on while everyone's suddenly donating bits, but thank you.
Charlie's a good boy, yes he is.
Thank you so much as well, Lee.
But I'm a long ways off from teaching them to spell out "We love you, Papa." Why, I have to cover myself.
Have we even seen Bethka all this stream? No, we have not.
But that's just the way it goes.
Crash.
For every little bit of love you got into somebody,
Chicken. Billie Jean.
Notice.
Wow, why are you suddenly doing loads of bits? Thank you so much, guys. This is very kind of you. Completely unnecessary. Thank you so much. Chicken. I've got to catch up. You're just trying to make me work. That's it. Because I have to write all these names.
Another happy landing.
See, thank you so much as well, Mr. James Ether. Where were we? We had Zarek. Karaya. Oh, I've done that one. Karaya. Billie Jean. Yes. Lee. Yeah. Mr. James Ether, right. Hang on. Mr. James Ether. Acutely Amber as well. Thank you so much.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Billie Jean. Again. Thank you all. I just got a big blast of FOMO. No idea why we're doing bits, but I want some action. I don't know why you're all doing bits as well. But that's... Oh, TRG, you've ruined it now, haven't you, Carl? You've ruined it. But thank you so much for the bits. You're way too kind. The most kindest people. Seriously, it's such a lovely community. Nico, Rosie, and I say it. So
axe, boy.
And Billie Jean again. Thank you so much. We say it all the time. Just how thankful we are. We've got the community that we have. Because you guys are just always so wonderful all the time. You're always showing up. You're always funny. You're always respectful. No, Karaya, I'm being honest, being truthful here. You're chatty as well. It's such a nice thing to have, especially in the world of the internet where there's so many trolls and things. We're completely overwhelmed and humbled by how just amazing you wonderful people are. I'm so glad you found us, whether it being through access or otherwise. It's incredible. Dr. Sodi, I want to keep you forever because I like you. I've got one of each now. I've got 2 slots. 2 slots feels like enough. I'm going to get rid of my Sinner Snails in a bit. We're always funny. That doesn't... No, genuinely, you know... every single stream... Thank you, Nummy Numbers, as well. But like that... every single stream you're always on top form, but the one kind of metric that I always look at is our 12-hour Skyrim stream, which we thought would be a really tough day. 12 hours continuous streaming. That's hard. It's difficult, but because you guys were in the chat, you were entertaining us so much. It just flew past. It was such a wonderful time. And Archduke as well, thank you so much. Archduke. Oh, you're already in the book. I'm putting an exclamation mark next to your name then. Kirby, bloody love that stream I did. I added the I did at the end there just to add you more common. In the immortal words of Kirby, as he said during his stream the other day, what did he say? I can't even remember what he said. It's good to be happy. I think that's what he said. So you can take those words and write them on your wall above your kitchen. The Skyrim stream was awesome. We had such a blast doing that. We're looking forward to our next one now. We're doing Fallout 3, I think it's 3. The rain ambience feels so cozy. It does. So we got a letter here from Triffany. So, hi there. I thought you might need a map to help. No, I'm just doing a granny voice. I'm not going to do an accent. Hi there. I thought you might need a map to help navigate the trickier trails of Snacktooth. You know, it feels kind of weird being back in the civilization, but I'm happy for it all the same. Feel free to stop by for a chat any old time, Triffany. And Grumpy Baby Mayor. I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, buddy, thanks for hanging out and telling scary stories. I'm not the biggest fan of getting spooked, like me, but I'm lucky I've got a friend like you to keep my courage up. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? And another one from someone I don't know. According to my research, shy weenie worms can't stand ketchup. I kind of want to see how much exactly. Would you please scan a sky weenie worm that's got ketchup on it? For you, I'll do anything. Oh, so many bloody letters. Playing the PS5 version of Skyrim at the moment. It's a bloody good game, so enjoy it. Thank you also for your lovely responses earlier to my weird emotional moment. It's past 9 o'clock, that's why. It was lovely seeing them all, so thank you. I can just see them at the top of my chat, so thank you for that. Darling, I think Snacksburg could stand to be a little more fashionable. No. Here's a look I'd love to see. A Grumpus rocking all 4 types of peel bug. Make it happen. Grampus, he said, wasn't it? This one here.
Here's to a hard day's work.
Do I have any peel things? I do. What do I give? Oh, I can do his arms. I don't have any others, though, do I? No. Cool.
Nothing like getting...
You are looking such a mess, Mr. Mayor. You are such a mess, but I love your character creation.
Nothing like getting toasted.
Is there ketchup on your weenie worm? You should probably see a... If there's ketchup on your... I thought you were asking me. If there's ketchup on your weenie worm, you should probably see a doctor, says Nummy Numbers. Sound advice. Sound advice. Thank you for looking out for all of us, Nummy. I think I'm all stocked up. So weird, the little googly eyes here. Pole? Oh no, we got a pole. Thank you all for that. Thank you, Lee. I'm going to do Where's Walking because no one voted for that one yet. So, and I like how you put no negative comments there, so no one could be mean to me, which is very kind. Oh, look who's in the chat suddenly. Look who's shown up. Hello, hello, everybody. Nico here with some news. I'm with Rosie right now, and we have some news to share with you on why Rosie's not here. And he's linked to an Instagram. I have permission of Rosie to share this, and yes, she is lurking. Hello, Rosie. I'm very, very sorry. Legitimately. Honestly, super sad news. So, yeah, I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry.
Another happy landing.
It's a sad, sad day when a family member goes. So, but he led a fantastic, full and rich life, a very old age, our Lord Angus. Yeah, 15 years and 2 months, you said, which is incredible for a dog his size. So, yes, rest in peace, Lord Angus. You'll be heavily missed, and always be a part of BuddyGames as well. I'm gonna see if we can get a little mascot for him. I'll let you all have a read of that one and send your messages. I'm just going to walk around and not do anything and not talk to anyone, just so Rosie can see all the messages.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh, thank you, Billy. That's for Rosie, that is. But you're going in the book anyway. Yeah, Lord Angus was... Well, he was a lord. He was a lord, and he will be missed. I have many great memories of Lord Angus as well. I only met him a few times, believe it or not. But many, many, many great memories. Especially one where he completely stole my seat. And I don't mean I got up to go to the toilet or something. He literally jumped up, sat behind me, and just kicked me until I moved so he could have the seat for himself. That was our Lord Angus, that was. TRG, I don't think that's a bad idea, in honesty, and I think yes, Lord Angus will go into the Book of Eternityyy. I don't know where, but he's going to have his own page, I think. Yeah, I'll figure something out. But Lord Angus will be going into the Book of Eternityyy. I think that's a wonderful idea. TRG as well, because Book of Eternityyy is a big part of BuddyGames, and Angus is a big part of Rosie's life, so I think it's very appropriate to put him into the Book of Eternityyy. So that's for you, Lord Angus. It's all for you. Just reading the chat. So I'm just going to catch up with everything. I know it's lots of messages for Rosie. I'm not going to read them out on chat or anything, but... Yeah, always sad. Always sad. It's never fun. I'm just going to go for the snails now, I think. Ah, there's Rosie's comment there. Thank you all so much for your kind words and for including him in the Book of Eternityyy. I'm going to lurk again now. Yeah, Rosie, you don't have to be here at all. It's absolutely fine. Don't feel you have to lurk or stick around. You do what you need to do. I'm going to find this bloody snail. Ah, right. If I can try and get him in again. What? He hates that. That's all I know is he hates that. And what does it... Oh, he loves chocolate. Oh. Oh, sweet. Hang on, what? Okay, I can't capture him when he's like that. I got it. But if I get chocolate... Oh. He's not frozen anymore, or is he? Okay. Alright. There you go. Right, you're going to set fire to him now. Melt him. Then he's going to explode. Oh, I got 2 of them. Neat. Yeah, lots of messages for Rosie there. Lots of love for Rosie. Just keep her in your thoughts at the moment. Billie Jean's lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk. Rosie MacLeod, hi everyone. Just got back home from work. Glad to catch the stream. Thank you so much, Rosie MacLeod, for being here. Yeah, you've just come in during some news that just came out that sadly Lord Angus, if you know Rosie, Lord Angus sadly passed away today. So that's why Rosie and Nico could not be here for that one. But yeah, if you know Rosie and you know Lord Angus, please do send some words in the chat. I believe she's lurking, maybe in and out of the stream, but that's fine. We're not expecting her to be here at all. So right now I'm just trying to catch some snails because that's my plan. That's my goal in life. Lurking isn't playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I want to keep viewer count. Well, Crazy Murdoch, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. We are working our way towards partner, so every viewer helps right now, I suppose. How old was Lord Angus? 15 years and 2 months. Oh, I just found another thing. So yeah, he's a full good life. He was a proper old boy, he was. Proper soldier. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've made a terrible mistake there, haven't I? Retrieve. There it is, it's back. Right. We go like that, and we go like that, and we go like that. Oh, chocolate. And then we go like that, and then we go like that, and then we aim for... Oh, I can't... Yep, cool. And then we go like that, we go like that, we cut him, we do this. It's a really long-winded way of doing it. Okay, I need to get rid of something. See, popsicles I want to kind of keep, because they're quite hard to get. Wannabes are quite easy, I feel. Oh, a weenie worm. Cover them in ketchup. Real partner hours, as Nico. Yeah, that's Nico's catchphrase with that one, isn't it? If it's not authentic hardware, it's real partner hours. He's right. I'm not saying it's an incorrect statement or anything, but yeah, that's Nico's phrase. He said weenie. Yeah. Exactly what it is. How much does Liam need to donate before the next pack? I have no idea. I'll have a look, though. I feel I probably should have got rid of some of these things. But I'm going to get rid of this because I can catch these really easily. I know how to do that one. You just grab them with a thing. So that's a nice, easy thing. So let's get the snails done. Is it? Yeah, snails. Feed 2 snails to him. Yes. Right, feed. Feed. And I'm going to do your other foot. And I'm going to feed another one. And where's this one going to go? Oh, all I can do is... Oh, I can do his whole leg. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
just said
about.
exactly the same thing.
I can't wait to check my gains. But before that, I got a situation. Honeybees flew off with my backup balls. Now my balls are up in the sky.
They know what they're doing with
How
this, the
shredded
writers.
I can't fly. Believe me, I've tried. You gotta be my wings, dog. Master that grabber. Catch me those honeybees.
Do you reckon it's kind of a reference that when you do lots of steroids, don't your balls shrink as such? Do you reckon that's kind of like the reference that he keeps on losing them? Just putting it out there. I've got honeybees. I'll just release one of those, haven't I? Bugger. Oh well. But I have got another mission though for popsicles. So let's do that one. Let's do the popsicles. Cold feet. Crombo now wants cold feet. So now he can walk across the desert. He's trying my patience. So let's see if we can find Crombo then, shall we? I mean, that wasn't a discussion I was expecting on BuddyGames streams this evening, but it's certainly interesting. Yeah. I didn't say anything rude. It's fine. This stream is rated PG-13. Yes, I'm allowed to say that. I was talking about footballs. If you do steroids, your footballs shrink, everyone. So you all know. I don't know who Grumbo is. That's oh. Hey, Beffica. Grumbo?
Hey there.
No, it's Gramball. Is he still in the desert, do you reckon? He hasn't come back yet because... So we'll have a look in the desert then, shall we? Oh, thank you, Zarek. Zarek's our #1 Bugsnax player. And Laura as well, obviously, for massively helping me out earlier, getting that bloody snail. It wasn't that hard. When you put the description in the chat, I thought, oh my god, that is the most confusing and long-winded thing in the world. But as soon as I did it, actually, like, oh, that's really easy, actually. It's probably one of the easiest things to catch in this game, I think. Here he is. Oh, it's the bridge salesman. Sounds like Danny DeVito. I know you now. I know you. Oh, I've already turned his feet into these. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Oh, it's just his feet. It's just his feet. Cool. Right, and then we turn his other one.
Yeah. Sweet relief. These things better not melt off. Anyway, a deal's a deal, friend. The bridge is yours. Some assembly required.
Oh, he's opening the bridge for me.
Oh, and so you know, Crumdomart is not responsible for any loss or injury suffered as a result of the use of its products. Hey, if you need anything else, anything at all, please call your friend Cromdo. Oh, I'm already...
Posture check. Carl, I'm just getting comfortable. Just getting comfortable, Carl. Well, this hasn't helped much, has it? Like, he's opened the bridge for me, but I still can't get across. Or can I? This isn't a zip line, is it? I thought it was a zip line, but now we're here. It doesn't feel like... No, it's not a zip line. I don't know what it is. I feel maybe I shouldn't have... Oh, crisps. I'll take those. Didn't someone I know want snack pods? Okay, there we go. That's what we need for that one then anyway. 12 grumps. I love that picture of him on the right there. So cool. I think that might be me, actually, just thinking about it. It's a tripwire, not a zip line. Oh, okay. That bridge doesn't look complete to me. No, it doesn't to me either. It doesn't to me. Infospheres, we'll have to wait and see. What did the infospheres say? What's our one swear word? This stream... It wasn't a swear word. Just talking about balls. Which is allowed, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to speak to the advertisement companies. Commissioners. Right, I'm gonna... Right, how many more have we got these? 5 of these. 5 more, right? How many Bugsnax have I got? I've got 5. I could get rid of them all. I could do it. Pin. Let's go. I think it's this way. Was it this way? I can't remember. Bongo? Bongo, bongo, bongo. Oh, where was it? It wasn't that way. It's over here somewhere. There it is, yeah. Or is it? Is there any health in this game? Can you actually die? I know you can get hit and things, but it's actually a health bar. Thank you, Amber, for just pointing out the obvious and making me feel really, really small. Oh, wow! Rizzy Realm Hopper. I completely messed that one up, didn't I? Thank you so much for raiding in. Welcome in. 41 people here. And you're on a stream like no other. That sounded way better than it was meant to. Hi, my name's Liam. I'm BuddyGames. I'm usually joined by the one and only Nico and Rosie. Sadly, they couldn't be here today, so I'm all on my own, and I'm playing some Bugsnax. But what were you playing? Can I call you Rizzy? Rizzle? Rizza? Or do I just do your full name, which is Rizzy Realm Hopper? But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. We're a channel. We're working towards 2,000 followers at the moment. If you want to help us out, wink, wink. And it'll be a wonderful time when we get there. I'm sure of it. We've got lots of exciting plans for a big old stream. But we need to get there first. That's the thing. That's what we're working towards. But yeah, what are we playing? Please tell us. Hype. Thank you so much. Also, Bugsnax. Oh, it's such fun. I said that. Whoops. Rizzy is just fine. No need to be all formal with the whole name. That's fine and cool. Rizzy, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you've just done a stream of your own, so if you need to go away and go grab a drink, go to the toilet, whatever, that's absolutely fine. Please don't feel you need to stick around. But Rizzy's followers, please do stick around, you know. Just join on in. Oh, and you've joined us. Oh, thank you so much. I did notice you were working towards a goal and mentioned before we hopped over. I hope we can help you out. Well, thank you. We usually stream twice a week, 8 p.m. GMT on Wednesdays, and Sunday at 1 p.m. GMT on Sundays. So that's twice now. Like I said, it's usually 2 of us here, but sadly, just today only, I'm all on my lonesome. I'm struggling miserably at Bugsnax. Usually I have Rosie here, who's played the game before and knows everything about it. But we're getting there slowly. I've got a little bit of help in the chat as well to get me through it, and I feel I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm slowly just building up this wonderful world. I imagine you're probably a master of Bugsnax and you're way ahead of us. I've become totally obsessed with Bugsnax. Also can't wait to meet the other half of the duo. Yes, it's, same here, because Rosie is fantastic. Someone's talking to me now.
I'm just curious what you think you're doing here.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Joy, as well.
I'm working the counter. Cromdomart's back in business, baby.
Don't act all innocent.
Oh, he's joined our town now. He's joined our town.
Yeah, because you know everything. And here's what I know. You're not better than me, Beth. Nobody likes all you snooping around.
I don't care what they think about me, as long as I make sure you get what you deserve.
Don't I always?
There you go, Rizzy. So you're 100% of it. So you're a pro now. You're an absolute pro at this game. I'm gonna ruin this game for you now because of my stupidity on it. And you're going to be screaming at the screen, banging your desk, like, why does he not just do the thing he's meant to do? That's basically what's going to happen. I've already forgotten. I've came here to bloody give off some Bugsnax.
When I'm a gazillionaire.
Mama Melissa, I think I've got that right. Chat, I think I've actually got a name right for the first time ever. I love that you usually stream with someone else. That's a goal of mine eventually. Oh my god, it's so much easier streaming with someone else. This is I've only done like a few solo streams. I was going to say solo streams on my own. We wouldn't do it with someone else, would you? But it's so much better having someone here with you can bounce off and they can do the things that you can't do. Reading the chat and playing the game and moderating and everything, it's difficult. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Anyway, let's start this wonderful... No, I don't want to start an interview with you. I want to donate these bloody Bugsnax to the man. Over here. There we go. Have them. Have them all. Oh. Oh, why is it only... Oh, that's the wrong character.
Howdy.
I was meant to be returning Gramps. Return the Grumps to... Oh, I completely misread that. I thought it was returning Bugsnax to this thing. I had to get 12 of them.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, everyone. This is what I mean by you're just going to get frustrated at how little I'm concentrating on this game as I'm trying to play it.
Yeah?
I will talk to you, but I feel like it's getting near the end of the stream, and I don't want to have a 10-minute chat right now. But I'll come back to you, I promise, Grumbo. Grumdo. You seem fantastic. That's Duke. That's Duke. Thank you so much for the bits. That's our Liam. Oh, lovely. Welcome, newcomer, says Lee. Just like that. Hang on. Richie's not new. Richie's not new. You can't say welcome, newcomer, to someone who's already been here.
What's going on, Wiggle?
Hello,
I do the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Go away, Crumdo. You don't like him, Nummy. Melissa's fine, cool, so I don't have to call you Mum and Melissa, which I'm quite annoyed about now in a way because it's the first name I probably actually got correct as during this stream, and I'm quite proud of that moment, but I will call you Melissa from now on, definitely, 100%. But I am a bumbling gamer, so don't worry, says Rizzy. Yeah, it's I feel like it's like the curse of streaming in a way. Like when I play a game by myself, I'm on it. I'm not saying I'm a great gamer or anything like that, but I feel I'm quite good. I do the missions correctly. But as soon as I stream, it's probably because I'm distracted. I'm just freaking awful at games. I can't do it. I can't jump. There was a game we were playing the other day, and I couldn't even bloody jump. Like it was a basic obstacle course, just like over 5 icebergs. That's all we had to do, just jump onto 5 icebergs. I couldn't do it at all, and it's ridiculous because that's like such an easy step. Streamer brain is a real condition, says Rizzy, exactly. Right, anyway, Crumbo Master's back in action, and it's all thanks to you, pal. You can find enclosed 1 subscription to Grumdo's Gratitude Plant, trademark pending. It's not pending, I don't know why I said that. Put it outside to show your friends how much I like you. And because I'm such a generous guy, your first month is totally free. So what's he going to charge after that? That's the question. Let's do it. Let's toggle build mode. Rosie, who's with us usually, said when she played this originally, this wasn't in the game, this whole building your own flat. So it's obviously a wonderful new feature. There he is! Ah! We got a letter from him before. Oh, he's called Mayu. Like the Mayu. Ah, adorable. Absolutely bloody adorable. Oh no, I've just accidentally... Did I put you there as well? 2 of them! Oh, now I'm just happy. It's nice. That can stay there. That can stay there. That I haven't unlocked yet. I did kind of like the old lantern here, but I'll put the map up. I wish I could put the lantern next to it as well. But I don't think there's anything else to really do at this time on this one. Grumpy Mayo Squish. Yeah, it's dead cute, that is. I like the letter I got from him as well. I'm assuming it's from him. Mayo, that's freaking adorable, says Acutely Amber. Lee's just completely putting me down in front of these wonderful new people that have joined us. With saying, Liam thinks Bethka is the best. I don't know how everyone feels about this. It's for some reason I didn't understand Bethka was an absolute mean, horrible person when I first started playing this. I may have made the mistake of befriending her and calling her my best friend, and it's kind of stuck now. There she is. Hi Bethka. So yeah, she's now my bestie, even though she's an absolutely horrible character. But I do actually have another one there, room meal. I've got to get some crispy snack pods, which I won't do yet. A white sheepoof. And that one I haven't unlocked yet because I haven't spoken to the man, but I will do. Carbo load, honeybees. Let's go for that then, because we know how to get those ones. We just use this thing. It worked before. They did cover me in there on honey, but that's not much of a bad thing. It's worse things to be covered in. Liam's bestie forever. Liam is drawn to bad girls. Beffica has some character. But, like, she calls you bestie. It's very deceptive. She seems so friendly and nice at the beginning. Oh, this is where I... Did I catch one? No. I thought I caught one. This is where I struggle now for the... Can I aim it? No. Yes, I can aim it. I'm aiming it right now, but I was wondering if I can have, like, the... Come on. This is embarrassing. In front of all these wonderful new people. I did it 100% better earlier, I promise you. This isn't exactly how it started last time. Right, shoot where they're going to be, not where they are. One done. Ah, yes. 2 done. 3 done. Ah, sorted. Right, now we go to this person. Feed the honeybees to Chandlo. Oh, Chandlo's over here. He's by the hut, isn't he? You can do it, Liam, says Lee. A better friend than the Sphinx? Anything's better than the Sphinx. Anything's better than the Sphinx, Chocolate Red Breeder. Right, you can have these. I'm going to turn your hand into them. Now you've got sticky hands. What are you going to do with that?
Whoa! Oh, Grump.
Another one done.
My body's tingling.
See, I feel I'm getting the hang of it now, but then it's going to be that thing where I'm not going to play this again for 2 weeks and I'm going to forget everything.
Bro,
he's so cool.
You really did me a solid. If you want me back in town, I'll be there. But I ain't going anywhere without my main dog, Snorpy. He'd be lost
He loves
without
Snorpy.
me. I can't get Snorpy to leave, though. Whatever's keeping him here, he doesn't want to talk to me about it. Says it's a secret project. But I got a feeling he'll talk to you.
I absolutely adore Chandlo and Snorpy's relationship. They are the most... Like, the odd couple. They are not a pair you would ever put together, but I absolutely love how much he cares for Snorpy. And yeah, body horror, it's true. They're literally my favourite ever. They make me so happy, says Rizzy. Ah. Yeah, that was one of the cutest things ever. Anyway, I need to get Snorpy home. So let's have a chat with Snorpy then, shall we? What do you want? Chandlo said you have a secret project.
Yes. I wish I could tell Chandlo everything, but knowing the truth would only put him in more danger. Anyway, you have my thanks for helping him. Perhaps I can trust you after all. I am Snorpington Fizzlebean, engineer and seeker of truths. Here, new chum, lean in close so that I may bestow a hug on you.
He's done something to me, isn't he?
What an excellent hugging experience that was. We shall have to do that many more times. Now, I need your help. Are you willing to risk your life for the greater good?
I am. I would die for you. Wow. I was not expecting that response, but I'm definitely choosing it.
Splendid! There is another device you will need. I've hidden it inside the Bugwatch Tower. Once you have it, I will tell you more. One of those flying Bugsnax has set off the tower's alarm
I've got that
system
already.
again,
Sorted.
although you seem to have avoided being trapped inside. Clever. All right, return to me for the next phase of the plan.
We have to do that many more times. I kind of want to, next time I hug someone, I kind of want to say, like, you are an excellent hugger. We have to do that many more times. I would die for Snorpy, and I'm so glad the game let me tell them that. Yes, Rizzy, I like it. Yarp. I do love that. That's one of my favourite films, Hot Fuzz. I'm absolutely in awe of it. Out of the whole Cornetto trilogy, Hot Fuzz is my favourite by a long shot. Anyway, we've got the thing now, so get the trip shot, switch to do it with L1. I'm just going to return to you. I have your device. There we go.
Chum, I have such a craving for
The
cookies.
Cornetto trilogy,
Why,
Kirby.
my craving
Okay,
is
I
so
messed up the
terrible
words.
That I would like my teeth to be
Thanks.
cookies, so that I may taste my own teeth, you see.
So I need to get some cookies. Yes, Kirby, thanks for pointing out every single tiny little mistake I make, Kirby. We do it to you, it's fine. Right, where are these cookies then? I don't think I've met them yet. Met them? Encountered them. They've got to be in this area though, right? That's the rule. Oh.
That the trip shot cannot attach to snow, sand, or dirt. A minor design flaw, perhaps, but that's what I get for
I did see a hole. There it is, right. There's a hole here, so let's see if that hole does anything. Where does it come out? So it's going all the way through. Going that way. Still going. Yikes, okay, it's going quite far. There's a thing here. Darn it. Darn it. That really bloody backfired, didn't it? Oh, hang on. Right, let's just pick up my things. That was a terrible failure, and I'm very sad now about the whole situation, so I'm just going to run away and pretend that didn't happen. I don't think that was even a cookie thing, was it? Sweet tooth. Oh, no, I didn't see what it was. So, right, what is it? That is... Oh, that's okay. It's a yellow peel bug. Okay, but that's not what we want, so we don't have to worry about this anyway. That's fine. The spider's still here, just chilling out, the one I released earlier. No idea what to do. No, that's the cookie! That's the cookie! I found you. So fast that it evades the capture. There must be a way to trip it up. Oh, with the trick shot. I'm getting the hang of it, guys. Right, so we go like here. Hang on. We go here. Yep. And then we're going to go like that. And we're going to go like that. And I'm assuming... I mean, that seems really high up, but I'm hoping it'll just work, right? Yes. Cool. Cookie is done.
Grubbanati are using the cookies to trace my dental fillings. But if my teeth are cookies, the resulting counter signal will make my location untraceable.
All right, okay, feed. Feed the cookie over. And turn his teeth into cookies. Done.
Splendid! I no longer have to worry about psychotronic torture or cavities. But now I hunger for charmallows. Can't ever have enough charmallows.
Never use the zip line. Yes, for anyone that wasn't here earlier, I thought that was a zip line, and I'm quite embarrassed the fact that I didn't work out from its name that it's a tripwire. So I got to catch. Oh, I had a charmallow, didn't I? And I sold it. I sold it back. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, right. Well,
Charmallows give off an unusual signal.
I'm not going to do any more today because I don't want to get into catching new things right now when we're so close to ending the stream. So I'm going to go to my last webcam. Boo-boo! But thank you all so much for being here today. You all know why Rosie and Nico sadly couldn't be here today. So please send lots of love to Rosie and messages and Instagram and Discord because she'll appreciate all of that. All those nice things you said to her. But yes, she should be back hopefully on Wednesday with Nico because I'm off to Londinium again. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here today anyway. It does mean the world because I appreciate this isn't a normal stream, just me on my own. It's nice having a couple of us here as well. So thanks for listening to just me for a little bit of time. I'm just going to quickly go over the Book of Eternityyy and say thank you to everyone who's done sub bits. I'm raided. I haven't added you in. Let me do that now. Realm. Oh, thank you so much for joining as well. Punch Him Now. Got another name right. Punch Him Now. Thank you so much. And Archduke as well. Also, thank you so much for the bits. So today we had subs from Zarek, 13-time Lord, Damus Clay, Ebat the Cat, Kirby Rawstorn, Jaffrey D. Thank you so much. For bits, we had Archduke of Prussia. You've been very generous with bits today. Thank you. Not just Archduke of Prussia. I mean all the people I'm about to read. Nummy Numbers. Bazooka, Banuka, Stu Sharp, Billy Jean, TRG Official, Karaya, Lee, Zarek, Miss James Ether, Acutely Amber, and thank you for the fantastic raid from Rizzy. I really hope you come back and all of Rizzy's raiders that have joined us, please do come back and see us when we're at full strength again, when it's not just me just trying to cope on my own, because it's a fantastic show. Like I said, we will be back on Sunday at 1 PM GMT. I think they're going to play some. I think we're going to play some Cuphead, which is a thing. Oh, thank you so much for the kind messages in the chat, everyone. I wasn't expecting that, so thank you. Caught me off guard there. Yes, I think they're going to play some Cuphead because I'm off to Londinium. So, if just in case you don't know, my name's Liam. We're a team of 3. Usually, we have Liam, Nico, who does all of our branding, all the lovely colours and emotes you're seeing in the chat and things. That's all Nico. He's a genius, and obviously the wonderful Rosie. And it's usually only 2 of us at a time on the stream, though. So it should be Nico and Rosie on the next one, playing some Cuphead for you. They're doing hard mode bosses. So if you like seeing 2 people torture themselves for 2 hours straight or longer, then that's the place to be. I'm just going to chuck all these in there as well. If you want to follow us as well on anything else, we've got all our wonderful socials. We've got a Twitter, Discord, and Instagram, a TikTok, a Hive. Thank you so much. And Billie Jean has gifted a sub to Chibikorok, so that's amazing. Thank you so much, Billie Jean, for that. I'll put you in the Book of Eternity as well. Yes, they're all our wonderful socials there on there. If you want to follow us on there, we've got a wonderful Discord, but I appreciate it's a lot of Discord, so you don't want to be in all of them. But if you do want to join a new Discord, our one is thriving at the moment, and it's a lovely community in there. Absolutely wonderful. So if you fancy joining Discord, we will accept you as one of us. Melissa, it's absolutely lovely to meet you too, and all of the new raiders that came in today, lots of new names that I'm seeing in the chat, and it's been an absolute joy and a wonderful thing. But yes, in those lists of socials as well, we also have a VOD channel where all of these streams go onto. So if you ever missed one, they'll be on there. And we also have a main YouTube page, which we haven't put anything up in a while, but we did have like 7 years of YouTube content before we started streaming last year. So it's a different us, very sweary, very young, beardless as well, which is very weird to look back on. But it's a good time to it. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. 2 minutes early, sorry guys, but I've run out of things to say, so I'm gonna end it there. I don't know if there's anyone to share the love with today. Let's see if anyone's. I don't know if anyone's still going anymore. From our lot. No, I'm not seeing anyone of our lot that's still going, so I'll leave it there. I won't raid today, but thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, be back at 1 PM GMT on this channel, and we'll have another wonderful show for you. But yes, thank you all for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!